hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone who's joining us from across the world. Welcome to another session at NestGen 24. How are you all doing and finding the session so far? Please drop down in the comments below your thoughts and let us know where you're joining us from, which I'm sure you already have. I'm Sana Shikalgar, Marketing Associate here at Flightbase, and I'm delighted to welcome you all this evening to explore how the scaling of autonomous dog drone deployments help in shaping the cities of tomorrow in our session titled Smart Cities 2.0 with Autonomous Drones. In this year's edition, we're looking at how we have scaled from a single dog deployment to multiple deployments at large scale over various geographies. So today, with the same intent, we're diving in the future of urban landscapes, where our focus will be on how autonomous dog drone operations are transforming various smart cities from infrastructure management to public safety and beyond in enhancing efficiency, safety, and sustainability. And to share with us some unique insights and experiences about successful dog deployments, we have the General Manager of International Division at GDU Tech joining with us, Mr. Jack Wong. Hi, Jack.
Hi, Sarah. Hi, everybody. Sorry
Yes.
for the delay. It's my pleasure to speak for
Yeah.
GDU at this stage.
Yeah. So Jack has pursued his Masters of Science in Microelectronics from Newcastle University and is now actively working at GDU Tech. So before we start, I would like to share some housekeeping rules.
Okay.
So please use the Q&A tab for questions. The sessions are getting recorded and will get published soon. And GDU Tech also has a booth in the expo section. So please visit their booths during the expo hours. Yeah. And if you find these sessions insightful and informative, please take a screenshot of your favorite moment and post it on LinkedIn with the hashtag NestGen and do let us know your thoughts. Before we begin, I would also like to thank our title sponsor, DJI Enterprise, and our gold sponsor, Sunflower Labs, for their invaluable support throughout the event. And with that, I would like Jack to take over. So Jack, if you could please share your screen.
Okay.
I had the session, yeah. Yep.
Hi, everyone. So I will start. So actually, each city are different, and each smart city design are so different. Especially like a country like China, we have the highest. Well, in the past we have the highest the population in the world. Still, we are number 2 in the world. And there's a classic city I would like to share with you is Wuhan. Unfortunately, everybody knows Wuhan of China by the COVID, but now I would like to show another side of Wuhan this time. So Wuhan is a really large city. We have with populations over 13 million people. And within this 13 million people, we have over 1 million university students in this city. So it's a unique type of city in this world. So as you can imagine, it's pretty hard to control this city. We have more than 12 bureaus with more than 120 scenarios of the government want to deploy smart city things. So I'd like to share with you some scenarios today. It's a kind of a classic and typical smart city control management. So first of all is the water management. As you can see, here, this is actually a Yangtze finless purpose. It's a really endangered species, even rather than the panda. Actually, this is the river across the Wuhan city. That's actually the longest and biggest river in China. Is the length of the river is more than 6,000 kilometers, and because of the over-year, it's kind of overfishing. The species of fishing times are really decreased dramatically, and as you can imagine, we kind of set up the rule for 10 years. Nobody should go fish in this area. So after we're using the docking stations, just as you can see, we deploy the docking station nearby the river, and we can keep monitoring the river day and night. and we can collect all the informations, we can collect the samples, we can see all different kinds of illegal activities, dredgings, illegal fishing, so wastewater discharging, so this type of thing. And people can monitoring this kind of activities anytime they want, and then crack down all the illegal activities with the ground team. So this is the after we do this for a whole year. As you can see, all the fishes are coming back, and yes, as you can see, instead of dropping down, the Yangtze fishing, the purpose rose back again. Okay, from 1,012 in 2017 back to 1,249 in 2022. So this is the effort with our docking station. And why smart city? Because Wuhan is a tremendous, big, very, very big city with 30 million people there. And we have different kinds of terrains and different resources in that cities. So there are so many things we must do with it. A typical one is increasing demand on traffic control, as all the other cities in China, because the car ownership increased a lot. Take Wuhan, for example, we increased in 13 years from 1 million cars up to 4.38 million cars, and ranked fifth in the whole China. So as you can imagine, there are so many different kinds of traffic. Actually, I just came back from Wuhan 2 days ago. I can tell you we are having a freezing world in Wuhan because it's rain and snow and one after another, and all the city is kind of frozen, and all the cars kind of stopped. So there's a lot of big issues in the traffic area. So what we can do is we deployed about 100 docking stations across the city. As you can see, we can monitoring the different kind, like people selling stuff nearby the road or any illegal parking. And we can collect all this information anytime we want and send it back to the control center. And of course, our tracker policemen, they can catch the accident anytime they want, and they can use this loudspeaker to speak to the cars instead of you driving there personally. But now you can use the eye in the air and use the speaker in the air to talk with them to solve the problem immediately. So with this kind of solution, this kind of congestion cases dropped by 23.8%, which is a tremendous achievement. Yes. Another big issue in Wuhan is infrastructure inspection. Is as you can see from this picture, that because of the population is over 13 million, so as you can see, we have so many skyscrapers, and it's really hard to manage that. And also the urbanization rate is reaching, it's over 80% in 2023 and keep growing in the future. So as you can see, 2.35 trillion yuan invested in infrastructure in the last 10 years. And unfortunately, there's a lot of illegal kind of rebuilding or adding floors on the top of floors. So it could be very dangerous. And it's not happening in China, but I know in some cities outside, overseas, some people grow like drug or weeds illegally on the top of a roof or in their private garden or something. It also works in this scenario. So this is two really sad story. One of them is, as you can see on your left, is illegal adding floors. It's 8th floor, but they have a lot of adding ons and tumbled down in Changsha in 2022 and killed 54 people. It's really sad story. Another one is which is in Quanzhou in Fujian. It's a 7th floor hotel, but tumbled down due to the illegal adding floors in 2020, and 29 people died in this story, which is really sad on that. So actually, I think it's a problem to many cities that people will change their residential buildings, by purpose, right? Have some illegal add-on buildings. So what we do is with this, we have this 100 docking station deployed in Wuhan. We can take photos like every week or every 2 weeks. We can see the change. And from this point, we can really save a lot of labor, because in the past you have used helicopters or you just labor, just walk around. It's really low efficient and it couldn't do much, right? Especially with such a large city. But now we can really get the photos from the eye of the guard, and we can see that, and we can do that as simultaneous immediately and demolish all the illegal buildings. So there's a report from one of the governors, local governors. So in a typical residential compound where there are 10 sixth-floor buildings, it used to take about 3 of us up to an hour to inspect the rooftops and facades. So we need to make sure no one is constructing the rain shutters that may be easier blow away on windy days, or no structures that add it that may overwhelm the capital of the building, capacity of the building. So with the drones, we can now complete the job in under 20 minutes. So you can see it's a tremendous change. Okay, another thing in Wuhan is we have a yearly marathon. As you can see, this year we got more than 26,000 runners from over 32 countries. It's a really huge cloud management. And there's not much demonstration in China, but I know, or we know in different countries we may have a demonstration sometime. So it's really hard to manage that, especially when you lack of the CCTVs. Of course, we respect to the human rights, but in such an event, we need to do something about that. So with our docking station deployed in different streets, we can monitor in the entire cloud and facilities along the route using different, like the regular camera or the IR camera, so we can monitor management that day or night. And this is real footage. We'll keep the security team, they know of the latest situation of the event. So really helpful to them. And by the way, also in Europe or in other countries, you're gonna have like different, like football match, for example. Normally we requires a lot of labor's placements to have an eye on it. But now with the docking station with the drone, we can have the emission immediately and with different angles, which is impossible in the past. So the marathon was a good success in 2003. We are expecting over actually 1,800 large events in the city. As a proud part of the police force, our goal is to see them through, no casualties, so no accidents, no complaints. So the drone completes the whole picture with footage from the air, and that way we are able to make decisions that are better informed and actions right to the spots. Okay, that's the report from the officer of the police station. So it never gets fast enough. As you know now, we visit the 100 docking stations. It covers an area of 518 square kilometers, and with a population of 1.18 million, including more than 800,000 students distributed in the 42 colleges. So this is a huge situation we need to monitoring. So drones take off. As you can see, we deploy this docking station everywhere and using our UV system to collect all the data back. And we can, there's actually more than 42 the forest in this area. So with the infrared thermal cameras, we can find hotspots in the forest or residential area and returning coordinate of the fire scenes to the control center. Okay. So in November of 2023 alone, a total of 81 drone flights were made in this area, enabling the firefighters to spot 2 fire scenes at the mountains of the Jinfen and mountains the Longqing respectively. So everyone around this area is happy to have the drone technology on board with us. So the best part of that is we can firefight knowing how serious it is with the bird eyes view and predict the progressions of allocate to the resources accordingly. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the structure. So basically, we have all different kinds of applications. As I mentioned before, we have, just for the Wuhan government, we have more than 12 bureaus, like traffic bureaus, environment protection bureaus, rescue bureau, blah, blah, blah. And under this 12 bureaus, we have over 120 different scenarios we need to cover. So we are a drone company. Okay, of course we have our own drone, docking station, different kinds of payloads. But besides those hardwares, we have the platform to manage all the docking station. In Wuhan now, over 100 docking station in operation. In the whole China, we got about a 270 docking station working on this section. So we have AI-powered the visual centers. We can analyze the data and sharing the data simultaneously to the government. So basically, in the past, they have the pinpoint is they have the pin is different bureau. They use their own docking station, or you use their own the drones. It's really a waste, and also they cannot share information to each other because sometimes they are related. But now using the same our station, your platform. Each bureau or each staff, they can just use one login password and username. They can just log on to use different docking station in different spots. They can share the resources really efficient. And of course, network can use like a wireless one or wired network. And yeah, the docking stations, drones, and payloads mainly from us, but of course with interchangeable payloads you can use like different air pollution sensors or a dropper to save people, or you can use a LiDAR system. So different payloads give different kind of equipment to the smart city, which can be really helpful. So 3 things about us I think is crucial to this solution is, first of all, we have our own docking station, our own drone with different types of payloads, can interchangeable payloads to face different scenarios, which is very important. Second, because now this international political matter, I think private deployment is crucial for data security. So we do provide the online API to all the system integrator and to different governments. A third one, I think it's also very important, is a one-stop solution with drones and docking station payloads and software all done by us. I think another critical problem is now sometimes you pick drones from one company, the docking station from another one, a software from another one. Sometimes it can be a big issue because once you have a problem, it's hard to find the resources, right? So because we made everything by ourselves, now you don't need to use 2 softwares, or it's everything in one. It's all in one. Okay, so at the very end, let's have a look at the video. Okay, this is a brief information about us. We established in 2015, and it brings all the scientists, engineers, and pilots and professionals from various fields collaborate on the drone solutions. So thank you so much. And if you have any questions, please leave a message. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jack. It was a very insightful session. I'm sure it was going to help our audience who's keen to learn about smart city management. So thanks for sharing your real-time experiences and insights. Audience, this is your chance. If you have any questions or if you want to leave your thoughts, please go ahead in the Q&A section and drop them below. I will take them up. Oh, we already have a question. So Ben is asking, what is the turnaround time for the drone from the drone docking to the redeployment?
Okay, so deployment.
Yeah.
It's pretty fast. I think about half a day. It really depends on the preparation you did because if you set up everything like the foundation, like prepare all the internet and things, I think half a day will be very enough. Yeah, to
Oh,
redeployment the docking station. Yeah.
okay. And what are the rules to fly above the people there? Is there a problem for any of the use cases that you have?
Well, actually, we don't have a beyond visual line of sight regulation in China. Of course, we have a flying control or something, but normally we're gonna design this route really carefully and to make sure to not fly above the people. And also, we got a parachute on the drone, so it's very safe now.
That's good to know. Also, Jack, you mentioned that there are a lot of congestion point, like you are solving a lot of public safety problems and a lot of illegal rooftop buildings that are built. So, how do you locate these points? Like, are these missions conducted manually or are they scheduled, planned in advance? So, how is
Well,
the patrol done? Yeah.
yeah, we actually we do both actually. We're gonna precise kind of the commission routes, and also for some emergent duty, and people just log on and go by manually.
Okay.
Also,
And have you tried any other autonomous drone solutions? And what did you like about them, and what did you not like about them?
no, we actually we insist that the drone, the payloads, and docking station should made from my manufacturer. So we just using our ones normally. Yeah.
That's good to know. And do you have any more new use cases in your roadmap which the customers would like to see in the future?
Sure, sure. We actually have a new products coming this year later, maybe the second half of the year, and then we'd like to work with the fly base and to show all the audience
Mhm, that's
later.
good to know. Malik here is asking how complicated is the maintenance of the whole system?
Well, actually, it's quite easy because we have all the manuals and then brochures of that, and also it's quite an autonomous the system. It's not like just in the past we have to control manually, but now we kind of combine everything all autonomously, so it's quite easy. We have besides China, we have about 8 countries besides China using our docking station. Especially in Malaysia, we did more than half a year. They use it very well, and they are very happy with it with us.
Okay, that's good to know. I think we're running short of time, so we should wrap it up. So before we conclude the session again, I would like to thank you, Jack, for sharing your experiences and the audience for being so active throughout. I would also like to say again that Jack will be present during the booth visit. So please visit the GDO booth and get in touch with Jack if needed. And we also have his email ID and contact info. So please feel free to reach out to him in case there are any questions. And I would like to thank you all once again. And we have more such exciting and informative sessions lined up for you. So please visit our session tabs and our stage tabs for more such sessions. See you all there.
Thank you.